We all know that Vegeta is arguably the second to third most naturally gifted fighter in the Dragon Ball universe, with feats such as taking out just about the whole Ginyu Force, overcoming mind control with nothing but his pride and willpower, and even sacrificing his own life in the name of humans. He definitely has the raw talent, work ethic, and physical shape to achieve any form or transformation he sets his mind to. His transformations alone are some of the most famous in all of Dragon Ball. Toriyama, however, decided it was best to leave one form out for Vegeta. After achieving Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, through the Majin transformations, Super Saiyan 4 in GT, and also God and Blue in Dragon Ball Super and the manga, and yes, I know they don't coincide perfectly, but there was one form that was always left out for the Saiyan Prince. Why did he never achieve Super Saiyan 3? Even with GT not being canon, Vegeta skipped straight to Super Saiyan 4, and while the succeeding transformations don't have any correlation to Super Saiyan 2 and 3, it's actually very interesting that Vegeta decided to forego the form altogether, even after finding out that Goku was hiding it from him in their fight before Buu was unleashed. So what is the true reason Vegeta never went Super Saiyan 3? Now, it goes without saying that in this point in Dragon Ball, Vegeta is more than powerful enough to achieve Super Saiyan 3, and the form might actually be kind of useless at this point, seeing the constant power creep that Dragon Ball is known for. That doesn't take away from the popularity of the form, however, as many, if not most, Dragon Ball games are more than willing to add this transformation to Vegeta because the fan base pretty much demands it, but Toriyama thought otherwise. Now, as I previously stated, Vegeta is more than capable, ability-wise, to be able to achieve the Super Saiyan 3, and we saw him even surpass this transformation in the Battle of Gods movie after being enraged by the famous Bulma slap and landing blows on Beerus that a Super Saiyan 3 Goku could not. This rage form, however, isn't presented as a Saiyan transformation. In this scene, Vegeta literally meets all qualifications for the Super Saiyan 3, as the transformation is stated by Toriyama himself in a 2014 Jump interview that the form is nothing more than a powered up variant of Super Saiyan. It is said to extract every drop of potential from a Saiyan's blood, but this definition definitely causes a little bit of contingency issues. Now, if we take the context used by Goku, he states that the form is literally just from digging deep within and finding the power that you need. If we pay close attention, however, there might be something else that we all missed. Even though it isn't directly stated anywhere, it seems that there may be some sort of out of the norm circumstance required for this transformation that was never revealed to us. Goten and Trunks were able to learn the transformation by simply watching Goku do it once. In retrospect, this should mean that Vegeta would be able to learn it the same way since he witnessed it twice. Another fact to take note of is that even though later on he is alive, when Goku first revealed the Super Saiyan 3 transformation, he was dead, and Trunks and Goten had to fuse in order to pull it off. With that being said, it is possible that these outlandish circumstances could be possible prerequisites in order to achieve the initial transformation for the first time. This form is arguably the most key consuming of all the Super Saiyan transformations, hence Goku's less than frequent use of it. Performing it twice in a short amount of time even brought Goku to his knees, and keep in mind he was alive when this happened. However, one tiny little detail about Vegeta can actually help us understand why he will never undergo this form. So going back to the possible prerequisites about this form, the only two known wielders that we know of are Gotenks and Goku. And as I previously stated, one achieved the form while dead and the other via the fusion. Now, before you dismiss this claim, at least hear me out for a second. With Goku being dead, he did not have the physical restrictions on his body to be able to tap into the dormant power within him. Thus, why even only after showing it to Babidi and Buu once, cut his revival energy in half, that way he could only spend half of the time that he had left in the world of the living. Gotenks was also only able to maintain the form for a few minutes, so it does seem that these two may be circumstances needed for the initial awakening of the transformation, but afterwards the user is able to transform while living and unfused. Now, assuming that these two circumstances are completely wrong, why else would Vegeta never use this form? If we go back to the Cell Saga, I think we may have an answer. Famously, Vegeta pioneered the Super Saiyan Grade 2 transformation against second form Cell, and this form was more than enough to handle a full-powered semi-perfect Cell. If you guys remember, this form was extremely muscular and greatly raised Vegeta's power level. However, when Trunks takes it a step further, we start to see significant issues. Trunks obtains the Ultra Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Grade 3 transformation, which is the super muscular form of the Super Saiyan. Now, due to their combat experience, Goku and Vegeta both realized that this form was not optimal whatsoever because it drastically reduced speed. Vegeta even goes as far as to scold Trunks for using this form in Super. With that being said, and taking a look at Vegeta's overall character, we can infer that he would never undergo a transformation that would hinder his fighting ability by such a huge amount. So I don't see it as if he can't use the Super Saiyan 3 transformation, but more of he won't use it. I absolutely refuse to believe that Vegeta doesn't have the power to obtain this form, and I'll even go as far as to say that he probably already has. But just like the Ultra Super Saiyan form, he finds it worthless in the grand scheme of enemies the Z fighters are facing now, because he wouldn't be able to sustain the form for longer than a few minutes, and that's at most. Just to put the huge drawback of this transformation into perspective even more, in Dragon Ball GT, Kid Goku was only able to hold this form for a few seconds, that is until he got his tail back, however. Well guys, that is going to be my best explanation as to why Vegeta never underwent this transformation and why he never will, because it just really doesn't fit his fighting style at all. A massive ki consumption transformation would never work for a more ki based fighter such as Vegeta, and we have Super Saiyan Blue now, which makes 3 kinda obsolete. It was pretty much stated to be nothing more than an animation decision, but I thought that digging a little deeper into the lore would be a little bit more entertaining. Let me know if you guys agree with me or not down in the comment section below. Let me know your theories as to why Vegeta never underwent this transformation. But anyway guys, don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.